Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and tell me what's on your mind. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami, the season finale. I was like, OMG, it's going down between Prima Donna and Amara. I was like, oh shit, you got, Prima Donna accusing Amara of sleeping with Julian this whole time, and that's who she wanted. I was like, shit, do you believe that? I was like, well, she just making the shit up just to make it even more juicier so the reunion can be off the chain. But damn, they was in a hotel room together. They both was under the influence. Julian said he jumped out to bed once he realized, it was Amara, and, she wasn't trying to, give him none of that play. So do you think that was going on? Because shit, the way that Julian's name has been ran in the mud, I would think he would have been like, yo, I slept with your girl, because we already know MJ confronted Mr. Julian and basically didn't want him to represent and be, Amada's manager anymore, and he didn't like what went down in the hotel room, that they was sharing a hotel room and he done hopped in her bed. So what do you guys think about that situation? I was like, scandalous. Oh, if that is a lie, that's so scandalous, baby. And Prima Donna feels like Amada is playing victim and she's fake and she's phony, and basically she didn't want MJ anymore, and she gave her the excuse to actually break up and dump MJ, and then she gonna turn around and blame her. So that's how Prima Donna is feeling. Prima Donna feel like, Amada's doing way too much, because she loved that advice. As soon as she went home, she done broke up with MJ, kicked him out, and let him kick rocks. But Amada feels like, she was ambushed. Like, you came at me, you didn't give me no heads up. Even when we were sitting at the table in front of each other, you didn't even tell me that such and such is coming. So, she feel a certain type of way, that you ambushed me, you put my relationship on blast, you put MJ on blast, you made me look like a fool. So there was no way I can continue my relationship with MJ if I wanted to or not, because Amada really worries about her image, and she worries about what her fans think, and she tries to be a role model. That's how Amada gets down. But I was like, what's going on? But I would be like, you know what? She hooked me up with the info. I left him. It's good. I'm glad I got that info, because it gave me the courage to actually leave, MJ. But Amada just feels like it was done real dirtily and shadiness. And, it could have went wrong. It could have went a whole different way. But, at the end of the day, it helped Amada make the decision that she been wanting to make, and her mother was co-signing, because her mother said the mother sucker ain't doing nothing around the house. They want him to get a job, they want him to help with the bills, and he wasn't. And so I guess they couldn't tell him that face to face, how they were feeling, but they finally did tell him. And Shay feels a certain type of way. She feels like Amada either love my brother or let him go. Don't let him believe that it is hope. Shay, you need to back up, baby, because damn well you ain't gonna be with no man that can't pay your bills, and the only thing he's good for is taking out the trash, and not even that all the time, and cleaning up. So let's just get into the situation. So let's talk about last week episode. Prima Donna was basically interrupting Amada when she was basically saying where she was from. Like, she was from the hood, from the projects. She wasn't accepted by black girls, and then she wasn't accepted by the Latino girls because she was too dark. And then so, Prima Donna was like, so what is your ethnicity? And so I was like, why are you asking that question? You know what she is. You know what her nationality is. You from Miami, Florida. You know Cubans, blacks, Dominicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, the Cape Verdean, Trinidad, them all. You know what it is, baby. But she just wanted to do what she wanted to do. So Amada was like, I'm ignoring you. So basically, Prima Donna felt the heat. She felt that Amada was ignoring her, and they basically wasn't on the cool level. It was like, damn, Prima Donna, you want her to come out and say it, but the first thing you could have did is pulled her to the side and say, hey, baby, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Basically bringing that girl and ambushing you, but I felt like you should know, and I wanted to do it on some real girl power, respect type of thing, but I didn't think that you would show up to the dinner if I told you MJX was coming through, left it as that, and I'm gonna give you time to heal from this situation. But my apologies, and I really really don't want this to become between us, because I was just looking out for your best interest, but I shouldn't have ambushed you like that. That's all you had to do, and walk away, and wouldn't be no problem. And then Amara's basically like, I'm ignoring you, I'm not talking to you for a reason, I'm trying not to say shit to you, so don't get it twisted. And so, Amara is feeling a certain type of way. She's not happy about the situation. She don't even want to be there. She said, basically, you brought somebody long time ago, years ago, to me, and basically Amara's telling the girls that I don't like what she did. I don't like how she, handled herself. I don't like how she came at me like that or whatever. She just ambushed me with this girl, this and that. So Amara's upset, and she's feeling a certain type of way, and she feels like, Prima Donna is trying to egg her on, is trying to basically instigate a situation when she don't even want to deal with it. She just want to let it go. She just wanted it to be dropped and let her get over it when she does get over it. But at the same time, Prima Donna could read how she feeling, and basically she's gonna poke and push. That's just how it's gonna be, because this is reality TV. So Prima Donna's poking and pushing for Amara to actually address the situation. I was like, damn, if you really want her to address the situation, call her outside, pull her to the side, because Amara said, if you would have pulled me to the side, or we could have talked about it. I didn't want to talk about it in front of all the ladies. I didn't want everybody to know our business. I didn't want everybody to be in our business. You know what I'm saying? So Amara felt a certain type of way about Prima Donna. Prima Donna is forcing the issue, and because she felt like she did something good, and now is looked at as she did something bad. She's instigating, but Prima Donna knows what she did. She know the good and the bad that she did too as well. It could have been handled differently, but it wasn't. So we get on to Tip talking about, like, she wanted to be dark skinned, and she wanted to be just like her cousins in the projects. She used to put her hair in plaits and braids, and basically try to make it all crunchy and dry. I was like, damn, Tip, you are too old to be on TV talking about you want your hair dry and crunchy. Like, why would you want your hair to be all dry and all that other stuff? And basically saying the people around you, the black girls, the dark skinned girls around you, they had dry and crunchy hair, and it looked all a mess, and basically you wanted to look like that. So basically you was dogging out the girls, you was dogging out the black girls, saying that their hair is dry and everything else like that. All you had to say was, I put braids in my hair or plaits in my hair so it can be thick, and I can pick it out, and it can look like an afro, like the white people used to do back in the day when they wanted afros, and they put mayonnaise and all types of stuff in their hair. So like, it was like, yo, you mad ignorant for that. She is mad ignorant for that, but what do you expect from Miami Tip? But she did get online, and she apologized for it because she was dragged for it. I was like, girl, you doing way too much. Like, we know you wanted to fit in, and we all know we do have colorism in our community, and some light-skinned people want to be dark-skinned because they feel like they will be accepted more, and they won't be, isolated out. And there is dark-skinned people that want to be light-skinned so they can get the opportunity or have light-skinned babies with good hair. Allegedly, good hair is hair that grows out of your follicles and don't fall out. It's thick, it's healthy, it's full, and you don't got drama or alopecia. That is good hair. But we get to Hoodrat. Hoodrat said she didn't want to really have a baby by a dark-skinned man or a black man, basically a light-skinned man, a Mexican man, a Puerto Rican man, anybody but a dark-skinned black man, because she was made fun of and picked on because she was dark-skinned. And poor thing, too bad nobody in her house was telling her how beautiful and how wonderful her skin is. Girl, you better smile and live it up, because you a beautiful African black princess, African American princess, black princess, hood project princess. You a princess from the street. You a princess. You are from royalty. Your blood is royalty, girl. So she didn't get that. All she got was, making fun of her in school, and the kids that was making fun of her skin color didn't get that at home either, to know you don't do that. You teach your kids something. Teach your kids. The kids pick up what their parents do, and they take their asses to school and do what they see they imitate what they see at home. So poor thing for Miss, hood brat, but now she done got over it. She with a dark skinned man or a dark skinned African man that got a wife. and kids. Like, so now we need to teach, Hoodrat to value herself and respect herself, that she don't have to put up with garbage and trash. A man lying to you, you living with him, and he ain't telling you what's the deal and what's going on with his situation. He's lying to you, and you don't have no baggage. You don't have no kids. You ain't never been married and all that other good stuff. He's coming with all types of baggage. She's lying. He got kids. He's still married. He's still married. And just because you got kids or you've been married before doesn't mean it baggage. But it comes with a suitcase. And right now she don't really have a suitcase. She just has the inner city hood as a suitcase of what she been through and losing her sister. Doesn't mean she had to pick the guy that's married and got kids, even though her man Kenny, he seems to be, cool, calm, and collective. And basically he be talking good to her and everything else like that. So, and basically trying to guide her too as well. But it is what it is. So Hoodrat, get it together, baby. Tell that man to get divorced. But I know, she's struggling too, trying to get her shit together. She's living with that man. So it is what it is. Prima Donna is still egging on the situation. She wants, Amara to speak up. Now everybody else around the table is curious and they want to get into the shit. Hoodrat is talking about, if y'all ain't gonna fight, I don't want to be around. And Sukihana got to get up and like, everybody don't fight. People like to have arguments. And this is what Amara didn't want to happen. She didn't want that to go down like that. So she's telling, Prima Donna, have a good life. I didn't like the way that you set the situation up, blase in the third, how you ambushed me. But anyways, and so Prima Donna just basically talking the same shit. Like, I tried to help you. And we have Trick Daddy. He's over here, overseas. Not really overseas, but he's talking to Joy right now and he's apologizing to her. So whoever did his makeup and over there in the islands, they did his makeup good. Look how good, Trick Daddy's skin looks. Whoever did his makeup in the islands, he need to fly him back over here to Miami to make sure they keep doing his makeup, because his makeup look flawless, baby. Flawless all day, every day. He apologized to Joy and let her know how sorry he was for what the shit that he done did in the past and how messed up he was. And he's sorry. Sorry, baby. He's sorry. And it was a heartfelt apology. And Joy appreciates that. That leads her to come through Trick Daddy's house and try to help him clean up his image and clean up his diet. Better have different lifestyle choices and decisions. So Trick Daddy and Trina are going to be at 99 Jams. They got their own radio station. Trick is like this. Not their own radio station, their own radio show. Trick Daddy, he is happy, he is ecstatic, and this is his dream, and that's something that he always wanted to do, and he can't believe he got it at his age too as well. You do the damn thing. You go ahead, baby. And so Trick Daddy's at home and Joy comes on. She was like, this is my house too. I don't have to tell you when I'm coming, and I got a guest coming through, baby. And she was like, you gonna drink a smoothie, you get some fruit, some vegetables. And he was like, I don't want that. And she was like, you used to like to eat that. He was like, yeah, because it was all for you. So basically that's letting us know that what they used to like to do. They used to be freaking with the vegetable. So we got AJ come through, phenomenal actress, and she's a nutritionist, and she's in her 50s, baby, and she don't even look like it. You go, girl. Black don't crack on you, baby. You look good. And so basically she's there trying to help Trick with his diet. You see the bottles over there. You got the pickles. You got all types of pig feet, all types of everything in the drawers. He got Girl Scout cookies. He's eating a honey bun, and they're trying to teach him about his diet, and he don't give two shits about it at this time and moment. And Joy is trying to bring help to his life. AJ knew Trick Daddy from back in the day, and she's just trying to bring them together. And Trick Daddy don't want to. He's eating a honey bunny. He's being a honey bun. He's being rude. He's being disrespectful with the situation. And basically Joy's talking about, like, I'm tired of telling people that you ain't pregnant or when that baby due and everything else like that. She was like, so, I'm tired of telling people that you ain't pregnant. You ain't got that pregnant belly. And basically Trick Daddy said the hoes don't care about this belly. I was like, oh no. And he was like, you're trying to humiliate me. I know she should have never said that you was pregnant, Trick. That was wrong. You can tell that Trick is very sensitive about the situation. He's feeling a certain type of way. So anyways, at the end of the day, Trick is going to try to get it together and eat better. And Joy does not want Trick to touch her at all, and she's hurt by Trick. And Trick, he still loves Joy, but Joy told him not to tell me that you love me no more because she's hurt. And he was talking about you dating this person, you letting that person touch you. She said, what's wrong with me dating? What's wrong with somebody touching me? Just as long as it ain't you. I was like, Lord have mercy. AJ was like, that is hurt. You sound like a hurt dude. So basically, they gonna work on it, and Trick is gonna try with his diet. He gonna try to get rid of the Girl Scout cookies. He talking about keep them in the refrigerator so they can stay fresh. I was like, Lord, and he done opened up the honey bun and started eating it while he cooking dinner. I was like, Trick is crazy. And then hopefully he get himself together and get everything under control because Joy's really concerned about him because he went to the doctor for his sleep apnea, but we don't know. He didn't get tested. His blood didn't get tested for his blood pressure, the lupus, and what type of health condition he's in. Because she was like, you got kids, Trick. You got Gore kids. We got to be around. So at the end of the day, we're going to see if Trick going to work on it. We have Sukihana. She's with her kids and her grandmother and everything else like that. And she got 2 kids with her. And at the end of the show, they showed 2 kids. I thought she had 3 kids. Well, Google's saying she got 3. I could have sworn she said she got 3, unless that was Nikki Natural. But anyway, she's going to try to get it together. Her kids are not living with her because she's out here in Miami trying to get that money, trying to get that challenge, trying to get the dollars. And she's trying to blow up. And the kids were like, we're going to get a house, mommy. We're going to get 4 floors. Like, what's going on? So it's a good side to see, Sukihana, because we usually just see the ratchetness, but she threw a nice empowerment brunch for the women to talk about colorism, how it's affected her, how she done sold her soul to the music business because people disrespect her and they don't like her and they don't want to promote her because they don't think they can, actually make her a household name because she's dark skinned and that's how she feels. So basically she's taking control and power over her career again, and she's doing what she has to do, solo dolo, independent, baby. So we get to Hoodrat and her man Kenny. Kenny is sorry and it ain't nothing with it. Kenny didn't really have to do much, but he already know what was good. Hoodrat ain't got nowhere to stay. She's staying with him. She's only a bartender in a hold and a wall bar. So right now she got to get in where she fit in, and right now she fits in with him with an apartment to stay, a place to stay. But she could go home and stay with her sister because her sister said, I need help. I need support with these kids as far as babysitting, getting them off to school, getting them ready, brushing their teeth, taking a bath, and fixing their lunch and doing their homework. But Hoodrat, basically, she's out on her own and she don't want to come back until she got the bank, until she hit that bank, till she hit that money, till she get that cheddar. All about the Benjamins, baby. That's how she feels. So she has forgiven Kenny for being married. And he said, it's not like it's just a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper that you lied about. If it wasn't important, you should have said something about it. But to be deceitful as you are, that's just like a man to have a STD and give it to you and then tell you, oh, you gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? Because he's lying about something that's so simple. If he's married, there's nothing to it, and he's in the process of getting a divorce or want to get a divorce, he would do it. But, they got excuses. If I get a divorce, she going to make it complicated with seeing the kids and child support. You already know how that whole speech goes. So we got Amara. She is talking to Tip. Basically, she feels like, she was ambushed when it came to, Prima Donna, and she don't like the situation, and then Prima Donna just keep going and she won't let it go, and it was disrespectful, and she could have called her, she could have gave her the heads up because anything could have happened, anything could have went down. So we got Prima Donna talking to Tip now, and Prima Donna basically saying Amara's full of shit, she's fake, she's phony, and basically she didn't want that man and she don't want to be with that man, and that's the situation. Now she's trying to blame me for the situation because she went home and she dumped that man. So how did I not help her? How did she not listen? How did she not benefit for the conversation that we did? It's not that she didn't benefit. She did benefit because she left him in the dust, but the problem was she didn't like the approach. She didn't like to be set up, and that's just a situation. And then Prima Donna is going to keep egging it on. And so we got Trick Daddy. He is having his thing. Trick Daddy and Trina basically having a celebration and a party because they getting the shit together because they got their radio station and they doing the damn thing and they having a good time, baby. Everybody's chilling and having a good time, but it's going to get crazy. It's going to get out of hand. We got Alvin chilling. Look at, and Hoodrat, she's still wearing them bodysuits and bathing suits, swimsuits, with fishnet stockings around the world. She don't believe in having on bottoms. So anyways, we just got this situation going on. We have MJ, he's there or whatever. Prima Donna, she ends up having a conversation. Amara's there, she's chilling, she's trying to have a good time too. And then we have Trick Daddy and Joy have a conversation. Joy basically saying, if you get your shit together, baby, and then you keep doing what you doing, I've been talking to you, you haven't been belligerent or anything else like that, maybe we can work on our relationship, maybe we can work on something. And then they hug, and then Trick Daddy is like, girl, you ain't got no underwears on. I was like, you feeling all up her booty and she let you? They must be getting it in already. And we have, Shay gets a conversation, and Shay is about to talk to Prima Donna about the situation. Prima Donna was like, that girl don't want your brother. She never did want your brother. That girl didn't really say that much. Only thing she said that he did not have no job. That girl said more than that. That girl said he had no job. That girl said when shit hit the fan and she had no money in the bank, no more money in the bank, he bounced and he let go. So basically, she said that he's a deserter. He would just leave if you ain't got no money. It was more than that. So anyways, Prima Donna is telling Shay the lowdown on the conversation, basically saying now, Amara's trying to blame me for the situation. Amara's coming at me, blase in the third, and the whole 9 yards. And so Shay is feeling a certain type of way. So Shay is like, basically, she's feeling like her brother's getting played and everything else like that. So Prima Donna's running her mouth and she's keep going in. Like, she can let it go and have a good time. Right now, Shay is upset. She's mad because she don't know what to believe. She don't know if Amara's just abandoning her brother like that for no reason. And she don't want him and she don't love him and she's leading him on. But she want to get to the bottom of the shit, baby. And Trick Daddy and Joy, they hug and he filling up her booty, baby. And so Shay has a conversation with Amara and basically was like, yo, if you don't want my brother no more, let me know, because that girl Annie hasn't been around for 10 years. I don't know why you listening to her, blasting the third. My brother was good enough to take out the trash. My brother was good enough to help you and assist you with your career. My brother was good enough to help you with your mama. My brother was good enough to take out the trash. My brother was broke when you knew he was broke. I was like, Lord have mercy. Everything that you said, Shay, to, Amara, only means that she should not take him back. You didn't put your brother in a good light. Basically, you put him as a servant in the house. Basically, he's working for peanuts and pussy. Like, Lord have mercy. So, basically, Shay's basically, don't be leaving my brother alone. Don't be leading him on because he feels like there's hope. He feels like you guys are having a separation. You're going to get back together. Amara was like, yo, I just need some time and I just need some space. Let me get through the situation. Let me figure it out. And so here comes Prima Donna. Prima Donna gets upset and she's running over there and they're talking back and forth. And basically Prima Donna was like, you don't like him or whatever, because right now MJ's trying to go talk to Amara. Now Prima Donna done stepped into the situation. She wants to talk to MJ. And then, Amara was like, yo, won't you just mind your business, baby? Amara get in the confession and was like, won't you go sell your pots and pans, your books, all the shit that you be selling? Worry about your husband, your kids, your life. Why are you all up in my business? Basically, Amara is saying, get out of my story. You're trying to be a part of my storyline. And so they go off, and then Prima Donna throws a drink on Amara, throws a drink on her, and then Amara goes ham. Amara's like, yeah, y'all ain't gonna be trying to play me. Y'all think y'all can just, run up on me like you think you can run up on me, and that ain't gonna happen. Like, you ain't gonna do me like that. You guys think I'm scared. Y'all guys think I'm a bum ass scared. But basically, Amara was like, I ain't no punk bitch at all. You guys think I'm a punk. And she called, Prima Donna a cunt. I was like, damn, she called her a cunt. She called her a cunt. And then Prima Donna was basically saying that she's a liar. She wants Julian, and she's been sleeping with Julian. And when I was talking to, Amara about Julian, she said they slept in the bed together, but she didn't say she ain't slept with him. So basically, Prima Donna's putting it out there that Amara done slept with Julian, and that's the real issue. That's the real problem. That's why Amara wants her to shut up and go the hell away. And so then Prima Donna calls her, not Prima Donna, but Amara says that, she's crunchy. I don't know what crunchy means. I don't know if crunchy is disrespectful. Crunchy could be crispy like black, like something's crunchy, so crispy because it's crunchy or whatever. I heard that Mexican use Crunchy. I don't know why Amara called her Crunchy. And then we have Prima Donna called her Telemundo, and I think she called her Telemundo because she's doing all this acting and she's faking, and she feels like she's faking, she's fugazi when it comes to the situation with MJ, that she don't want him. And Prima Donna trying to tell MJ that she don't want him, that she's been sleeping with Julian, and MJ was like, I love Amara, I'm gonna marry her, this is my wife to be. I don't know what you talking about. I need a place to stay in a car to drive. I can't even do Uber because I don't got no car. So I don't care what she has done. So basically MJ was like, if she slept with Julian, I'm okay with it. We gonna work on this situation. We gonna get this shit right. And MJ's getting in the mix of it, and then Shay pushes him out the way. He was like, this is female business, just leave this alone. And so MJ was like, yeah, I'm gonna be next to her no matter what. So I was like, damn, if Prima Donna's lying, that is real foul and fugazi. And then why you want to put her personal business out there if it ain't no animosity? She's just upset with you because you done brung the old chick around, and the old chick made her realize the situation, but she felt ambushed because the shit could have went left, but it didn't go left. And so at the end of the day, it's a crazy situation. Joy and Trick Daddy gonna work it out. You guys tell me what you think about the episode. Peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. You guys think I might have slept with Julian?